What's going on, bros? It's Steph. I'm back with another video. Man, I want to dive into this video, man, this reaction video, because I've noticed it for like over a year or two, and I wanted to really dive in deep on, like, this is what happens when, you're choosing the wrong woman, or I'm gonna say it like this, the dangers of making this woman your girlfriend or your baby mama or whatever. And it's not that long. It's like 15 seconds. But without further ado, let's dive into it. Yeah, so that's all of the video, man. It's basically this dude, he find out his baby mama is on a date with another dude, and he's yelling and screaming at her like, you should be home taking care of the kids, I'm getting money out here. So what I'm assuming is he's probably paying child support, and he's putting out all his money for this kid, and meanwhile the woman is probably using that child support money going on dates with this other guy, and this other dude is like, who is this dude? Why is it? He probably don't even know, like, they have a baby together. And bro, I want to tell you dudes, man, like I always been saying in these type of videos, bro, it's like, you can like a girl, you know what I'm saying? You can date the girl, but you got to understand of who you're getting yourself involved with, right? Because a lot of dudes, y'all like these women, y'all probably be like in love with them within, damn, man, 2 to 4 months, 6 months, possibly, have babies with them and marry them, but you really don't know who you're getting yourself involved with, bro. And it's scary because I tell you dudes all the time, man, before you even, try to take a woman seriously, you really got to understand who she really is, because the wrong woman or the wrong women, I'm going to say it like this, the wrong women could really mess your whole life, right? Just like this dude, man, he's really embarrassing himself, yelling and screaming at this girl who's on a date with a whole nother dude who's about to get her guts rearranged by him, and there's nothing he can do about that, because he doesn't understand of, is this girl good for me? Will she respect me, man? Even if y'all two break up, you gotta understand, fellas, man, she's gonna do whatever she want, but it has to be in a respectful way. Like, does she have respect for me? Is she gonna be good for me if I decide to have a future with this woman, or me and my children? A lot of dudes don't understand that, and they get themselves, emotional in these messed up situations. And I do my best to tell you guys, like, you gotta be careful with that. Even myself, bro, like, this is why when I had a conversation, man, with my homie, man, because he was telling me about chicks he was dealing with, because like right now he's going through a divorce, his wife, and he's just trying to get his mind right. Well, it's not that he's trying to get his mind is right, but he's like, he a player, right? He's just having fun, exploring options. He's just living his life, in Cali. And then he was telling me the stories of what he was doing with this one chick, and then some random dude approached him, was weird and stuff like that. And I was just telling him, bro, like, when you having those conversations, you gotta read between the lines. You know what I'm saying? If you watch this video, my G, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Read between the lines. And, bro, it's hard. Even myself, I even gotta make sure I remind myself, because, a woman's looks, a woman's beauty could really just make you forget about, you know, the red flags and just make you keep you on the square. And it sucks that it has to be like that in this day and age. But man, I'm gonna tell you, bro, in the beginning, she make it seem like, you know, she's like this, but you don't really know who she is long term, bro. You know, you don't know how could she turn out to be. And guys really gotta be careful with that. Because a lot of these chicks, y'all dudes be cuffing up are straight up thoughts. Like, you know, 304s. And especially too, well, they say, oh, in California, they thoughts, and in New York and Chicago, major cities, man, bro, no matter where you go, man, if a girl wants to mess around with other dudes, she gonna do that. You know, there's no reason for you to complain, bro. Like, you know, anywhere, there's no reason to complain about it. But you have to understand who you're dealing with, because it could really screw you up long term, bro. Right? And you gotta understand of, like, I cannot control her, but I could be cool with her. Like, you know, I'm not saying guys all run away because she a 304 or she's like this, these type of dudes are imprint. No, I'm not saying that. You could be cool, but you gotta know what time it is with this girl. Okay, she on this type of time, she's like this, you know, okay, we could be cool, but we can do that. Like, some chicks, man, you just gotta understand, bro, it's like they'll be loyal to you, but it's really on how you carry yourself. You know, you have those lines like where shorty can't cross them, bro. You understand, like, all right, I cannot be dealing with this type of female, bro, because it's not really it, right? And that's what it is, man, because really, bro, a lot of dudes are gonna end up like this man on this video, yelling and screaming, getting their emotions because she wanna bounce on this dude's dick and stick, mess with this dude. You know, she wanna talk to these amount of guys, and you gonna get in your emotions, and it's gonna really mess you up. And you gotta be careful with them. Gotta really be careful with how these women are, bro. Like, I have like a female best friend, right? Like, we really cool, really close, really tight. But, you know, she'll say one thing, but how she is when we're not around each other is who I really got to pay attention to. Like, she'll say, oh, I don't care about a guy's looks, or I'm not like, I cannot get physically attached to him. I can't, like, you know, find him hot and smash him and stuff like that. That's not really true, fellas. That's not really true. And it's like, you know, I care about her, I like her, but if I care too much and I find out she's with another dude, you look stupid. And I do find out things like that because I put two and two together, but it's like I don't get in my emotions. I don't yell and scream. I don't be hitting her up on Instagram, who's this dude, and blah, blah, blah. You know, you just got to move accordingly. You got to understand, okay, man, she's telling me I gotta wait, and she got standards, but with somebody else, it could be a whole nother situation, man. And as a man, bro, you gotta understand that's how it has to be. You know, you getting your emotions, yelling and screaming at your girlfriend, wife, or baby mama, bro, she don't care, bro. These women do not care about, like, how you feel. It's all about them in that moment, man. And guys gotta really understand that. You know, people could say, like, oh, you're crazy, you don't know what you're talking about, but the stories I hear, bro, like, a lot of dudes, they going through depression because of this woman, you know, want to kill the girl. Like, you see in these news and stuff, like, yo, these guys out here are really, like, harming these women, killing them, killing their own children because the woman did that. And you got to understand, man, you chose that, and you got to live with those consequences. Got to live with those consequences because you didn't understand early on. Right? It's like when your uncle, man, he's telling you, you know, don't do what I did, you know, focus on school, you know, if you want, get into a trade, get into your business, and you like, man, whatever, huh? And then you 23, 24, making minimum wage, and on top of that too, you got a kid with a messed up baby mama, that's all on you, G. There's nothing I could do about that. That's on you. And now you got to go about the situation dealing with all that stress until she want to calm down and whatever. You know what I'm saying? And in life, man, you know, it's not like going to be perfect. But what I tell guys is, man, you can avoid those situations when you keep your head on swivel. Like I say earlier, read between the lines. He's like, okay, let me leave this alone. Let me choose her as a friend. We can be cool here and I can focus on this. Or, you know, I can, instead of chasing this girl as a girlfriend and, you know, I got this girl who looks 10 times better, but she's really supportive and down. And we have those little bit of conflicts, but it's not crazy. You know what I'm saying? Those are choices you have, options you have. Instead of, you know, just going after the first thing that, you know, that look good, big breasts, nice cheeks, nice ass, cute face, and you don't even know mentally who she really is, man. And where did they get it from? You know, the woman chooses these type of dudes that just make them go crazy. And you got to understand, man, who she brought into her life, and she's still attached and emotionally attached to that guy. Don't let him come back around when you two together, because, man, you gonna be like, who is this? Who is that? Why is he still around? And she gonna be like, oh, you need to don't worry about it. That's my best friend. A lot of dudes going through that. And you keep staying and hoping and praying like he'll go away. Bro, that dude will never go away. I don't like to say the N-word. That dude will never go away. But because you're not understanding, read between the lines. Like, that's why I tell guys all the time, man, when you're having conversations about like her people in her past, that's who she really would chase. And if you're not compatible or you're not capable of shaking that off, you're gonna be just like Will Smith, bro. And it's gonna really mess your whole life up. And how do you get out of the situation? You should have said, man, I should have not ever deal with this goofy chick ever in my life. And that's what happens, bro, when you're not paying attention. All right? So guys, man, pay attention to how these women are, bro, because it's crazy. It's really crazy out here. All right, bros, let me upload this video. We out.